Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're jumping into the world of, well, a true icon, Rihanna.
Absolutely. Everyone knows the music, of course, but she's also this huge billionaire business figure.
Exactly. And we've got some insights from a recent article looking at her finances. And our mission today is really to unpack these reports about a noticeable shift in her fortune.
Yeah, there are some details that maybe go a bit beyond the headlines you might have seen.
Right. We've seen her rise to billionaire status, largely off the back of her business ventures, which has been incredible to watch.
Totally. But the sources we're looking at, they reflect findings from earlier this year, and they point to a pretty significant adjustment in her estimated wealth.
Okay, let's dig into those numbers then.
Yeah.
The article mentions her net worth, tracked by Forbes, is now estimated around $1 billion.
Which is down from $1.4 billion in 2024.
So, yeah, that's a $400 million decrease. I mean, put that in perspective. That's almost a 30% dip in just 1 year.
Wow, yeah. That's substantial even at that scale.
It really is. So what's driving this, according to the article?
Well, the sources really highlight challenges in her main business ventures, her core ones.
Which would be Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Fenty Beauty first, the makeup brand she launched with LVMH back in 2017.
Huge launch. Total game changer for inclusivity.
Phenomenal. Hit like, what, $500 million in sales its first year? She owns 50% of that.
Yeah.
But recent reports suggest those sales numbers have kind of flattened out a bit.
Yeah.
And the article specifically mentions challenges in the Chinese market, which is, crucial.
Oh, definitely. Hitting a plateau in China, that's a big potential growth engine facing some trouble. What about Savage X Fenty?
Right, the lingerie line. That also had explosive growth initially. It was valued, I think, north of $3 billion just a couple of years back.
And she has a good stake there, too.
Yeah, about 30%. But like Fenty Beauty, this brand has also hit some, bumps.
Okay, like what?
The sources point to significant leadership changes. I think the CEO left last year.
Ah, okay. A change right at the top. That can definitely cause ripples, impact valuation, and trajectory.
For sure. So you've got flatter sales growth for Fenty Beauty, especially with China concerns, and then this leadership instability, perhaps, at Savage X Fenty.
It's really fascinating seeing how these, operational details directly tie into these massive valuations. But we should probably also remember the foundation here, right? Her music career.
Oh, absolutely crucial. I mean, the businesses make up the bulk of the current net worth calculation, sure.
Right.
But the music is what built the fame, the platform, the initial capital. We're talking 250 million units sold globally, 9 Grammys.
That legacy doesn't just disappear. It's still generating income, even without a new album for a while.
Exactly. That enduring global recognition, the back catalog, it's a constant income stream, a powerful base, like you said.
And this is where the article connects Rihanna's situation to maybe a wider trend. It suggests this dip isn't, just about her specifically.
That's a really important point they make. The sources frame this as possibly part of a broader cooling, you could say, in the market for celebrity-led ventures generally.
Oh, cooling. Interesting. How so?
Well, they mention things like maybe shrinking investor enthusiasm, perhaps a bit more caution around businesses where the main driver seems to be just the celebrity name or, influencer status alone.
So maybe investors are looking harder at the fundamentals now, or feeling like some valuations in that space got a bit overheated.
Could be. It suggests a shift in sentiment, perhaps. More scrutiny.
Okay, so let's bring this back to you listening. What does Rihanna's story really tell us?
Well, I think it vividly shows that even these incredibly powerful celebrity brands, they aren't totally insulated from market realities.
Right. Operational challenges like sales performance in a key market or leadership changes combined with these bigger shifts in how investors view celebrity ventures.
Yeah, they can have very real impacts, even on billionaire fortunes.
It really underscores the dynamics at play.
And it raises a really interesting question, doesn't it? The source does mention Rihanna's track record, her history of innovation and adapting.
True. She's definitely known for pivoting and finding the next thing.
So given this changing landscape, this cooling market interest, maybe more cautious investors, what are the next moves?
Yeah, what are the strategies for established celebrity brands like hers to keep growing or maybe adapt their models?
And maybe what does this signal for, aspiring celebrity entrepreneurs who are thinking about launching their own ventures now? How might this whole part of the market continue to evolve?
Definitely some interesting things to chew on there. That was our deep dive into the recent reports on Rihanna's shifting fortune.
Hope you found that insightful.